arrested a 23-year-old man as part of a national security investigation. Anna Vlachos explains that while the accused, Kevin Omar Mohammed, was arrested on suspicion of terror-related crimes, he has been charged with those offenses, but rather he's facing weapons offenses.
Mohammed appeared calm in the courtroom during his first appearance. His lawyer says he is doing okay, but is very confused over what's happened. What is he saying about these terror-related offenses, though?
Well, that's the Crown's allegations at this point.
Lawyer Anser Farooq is speaking on behalf of his client, Kevin Omar Mohammed, who was arrested in connection to alleged terror-related offenses. The 23-year-old man appeared in this Brampton courthouse this morning for what the RCMP are calling a preventive arrest by the Integrated National Security Enforcement Team. Farooq says the terror-related arrest stems from certain online emails and chats.
It's communication with parties, and they're concerned about the nature of the communication and the context of the communication, and the purpose and intent of that communication is something that the court has to decide. The Crown's view is that it's not appropriate communication.
Crown prosecutor Sarah Sheikh told the court Mohammed was arrested yesterday afternoon under the Anti-Terrorism Act for 5 or 6 terror-related offenses. Although he has not been charged for those offenses at this point, he is facing charges for carrying a concealed weapon and possession of a dangerous weapon. Mohammed's lawyer says the weapon in question is a knife.
You want to make sure that this weapon is not something that people need to be scared of. It's RCMP's interpretation of a person having in their possession a knife, and they say, look, this knife is not appropriate.
RCMP Sergeant Adam McIntosh, an investigator in this case, took the stand and told the judge he has reasonable grounds to fear the suspect may commit one or more offenses connected to terrorism. The Crown is applying for a peace bond, which gives power to the courts to impose conditions to reduce the risk of a crime being committed.
At the end of the day, it's the client who will say whether or not he's prepared to sign off. The Crown has to show a reasonable cause as to why a peace bond should be entered into.
The RCMP released this statement this afternoon, which states, "This arrest speaks to our ability to tackle a threat that is multifaceted and constantly evolving. While there was no indication of any plans for a domestic attack, we must remain committed to preventing individuals from traveling abroad to gain training and expertise that could be used in the planning and implementation of future attacks on Canadian soil." The RCMP also say this arrest was in no way linked to the terrorist attacks that occurred in Brussels. Mohammed has been remanded into custody. His next court appearance will be Tuesday morning here at the courthouse in Brampton. Anna Vlachos, City News.